government notes recent attempts by some persons to deliberately and without basis whip up political angst against the country's Agenda 111 project, which is aimed at closing the gap in the availability of healthcare infrastructure nationwide. President KUFUOR, if you recall, observed the commencement of works on the 17th of August 2021 in Trade, and there are factors that should be attended to for the agenda to succeed to benefit all Ghanaians. Disappointingly, we also noticed deliberate, politically motivated claims of impropriety being cooked up against the project. This includes a recent claim by a member of parliament for North Dai that the projects were illegally awarded and the contract prices inflated. Another claim, as I'm sure you are already associated with the project, were legally granted in accordance with approvals from the Public Procurement Authority. 2. In terms of costs, the cost of the district hospitals under Agenda 111, as you heard us mention right from this podium, about 17 million USD. This is about 50% of the cost of similar projects under the previous administration. It was costing between 25 and 35 million USD. The claim, therefore, of inflated contracts is therefore totally untrue, and we believe politically trumped up. Now,
Kastle FM 90.3.
Are we ready?
Blending tradition with style.
Jack, choke one corner because the king of radio is risen. Kastle FM, you are the best.
Kastle FM 90.3.
Are we ready?
Blending tradition with style.
Lakikali tatimilika wakati Yesu akionekana. Tumaini lakikali tatimilika wakati Yesu akionekana. Tumaini lakikali tatimilika wakati Yesu akionekana. Lililo tabiriwa na watakatifu waliovumilia mateso. Lililo tabiriwa na watakatifu waliovumilia mateso. Tumeshinda kweli tumeshinda dunia. Tumeshinda kweli tumeshinda dunia. Jijini Zayuni tutaimba wimbo ule wa Musa na Mwana-Kondoo. Jijini Zayuni tutaimba wimbo ule wa Musa na Mwana-Kondoo. Jijini Zayuni tutaimba wimbo ule wa Musa na Mwana-Kondoo. Uliotabiriwa na watakatifu waliovumilia mateso. Uliotabiriwa na watakatifu waliovumilia mateso. Tumeshinda kweli tumeshinda dunia. Tumeshinda kweli tumeshinda dunia. Tumaini lakikali tatimilika wakati Yesu akionekana. Tumaini lakikali tatimilika wakati Yesu akionekana. Tumaini lakikali tatimilika wakati Yesu akionekana. Lililo tabiriwa na watakatifu waliovumilia mateso. lililotabiriwa na watakatifu waliovumilia mateso. Tumeshinda kweli kweli, tumeshinda dunia. Tumeshinda kweli kweli, tumeshinda dunia. Jijini Zayuni tutaimba wimbo ule wa Musa na Mwana-Kondoo. Jijini Zayuni tutaimba wimbo ule wa Musa na Mwana-Kondoo. Jijini Zayuni tutaimba wimbo ule wa Musa na Mwana-Kondoo. Uliotabiriwa na watakatifu waliovumilia mateso. Uliotabiriwa na watakatifu waliovumilia mateso. Tumeshinda kweli kweli, tumeshinda dunia. Tumeshinda kweli kweli, tumeshinda dunia.
Mama phone play this weekend. Yes, Mama phone play. As I crowded it before, Mama phone play this weekend. Sir, I will be saying about play, sir. No, the young Ridge Royal Hotel. Yes, the Royal Weekend Hangout on our Cordon. Yes, Cherry. It's a brand new idea. It's a very good thing to do. What I remember, Mama, if you are stressed up, Nadine, take that special somebody out for no pay keke. And no pay. Nyama nyina baby sisi na akwa muzo go pray Nancy obebia na so danano oedam winya Johnson & Johnson vaccine na manumpo minya ayedze. Well, mama akwa bamra Kastle 90.3Fm from the account for Oya Ridge Royal Royal Weekend Hangout now. Yes, every weekend be more kodegi. You just do that famupo keke hashtag famupo keke. Just take me out. So it's an evening with your special person, with your body. On your day, you be saying good table pay. But man, you catch biako. In rubber for so butu on your catch for nako. On your day, and catch for no other day in rubber for no co. Until you're showing there this weekend. ACA means Sunday at a crabako or the number pay keke. Na bibiara kama. Well, Friday night near karaoke at the pool bar, Okodo, special one. And on the Saturdays, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Kids Day Out with Hollandia. Kids Day Out with Hollandia. On memenda no num kapim non du kapim no num na group baby no be do ho on my phone I dream way. I mean, it's very, very good that you do that for the children. Once in a while, let me wear them out on Saturday. Sunday near brunch at the restaurant or lounge. Only 11:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. is Banuguma Hodro. Bedine de filie. Definitely. A bedine de filie. Well, say pinch me be our friend 031 200 3222. 031 200 3222 and also 0501 672 908 0501 672 908 now also etum na wonsa kandamara another RageRoyalHotel.com.gh. Yes, you get all the details there. Rage Royal Hotel, richly inviting, comfortably yours. Cape Coast, Yadaba. Yes, boutique no woman in be no woman in be. What you chair now, what the other so you do. Make sure within boutique no waba and tarapapa. What the tampapa. Iyonya brenye wewu. Ini yonya tama what the mo we are. Ehuru na kure bien. Nene nyina apa. Dabi onyo no bibia. Ye nananum wadi ni bi. Etama numu ahyenso na no ngaka wo mpo no odi nkomo. Etama odi nkomo binyin. Binyin. Nti Shannon so na wasi ya wonsan kawode. Echo within shop or PAT building near Kingsway, Cape Coast Sahara. Ebenya wode na waso agenda damara sepere bibi special ma that special person and also the woman me wo papa bi wo chapel a wonya gye no ho ehu why and them papa bi amo auto for down nyinara do that for them sorry for no say wo pere wo che mpanyimfo nyama so for pere ke chana da pe wodin tampapa na American from what PAT building or Kingsway Igwehara na waso kwana kaji. Well, my count for Kastle FM 90.3 so down more there. Perebe our advert announcement. BBR perebe no 0244 406 500 0244 406 500. Na epede advert announcement LPMs. Mepede ye bo biara no. We are live and in charge. Yes, we are live on the internet and live online so yeah. kastlefmonline.com. kastlefmonline.com. I don't know at the www.nishawane.abonasodo www.kastlefmonline.com. Betting and Hona can get something in Abiso. Echo Play Store, another app store, so search Kastle 90.3 FM. Whilst being be na ete. You were Johnson Street, Cape Coast, opposite to Mississippi, and also close to the Metro Assembly. Gwehara, yes, 180 million hour. Inti a penche chemubiara pebibiara fre 0244 406 500 0244 406 500. Now also etumna ayeledam. Well, we travel one time more. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yes, good afternoon. Good afternoon once again. Mama me jezera wumpo miye na bibiara so boko. And na benada. At 41 minutes past 2 o'clock. When you aje. And I am Mitchell Friday, and I'm new better from the action. Come on, man, 100 you made in the door. Yes, your favorite political show from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. We get you as a part of the conversation by you tuning into Kastle 90.3 FM. Echo Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. They're holding your hobby. But today we are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. Yes. Your Facebook live, YouTube live, so and see main down join us there, send your messages, get in touch with us. My may enter one car. I don't know, I send messages now. WhatsApp and SMS or 0244 743 143 0244 743 143. Call line is near 03320 97278 03320 97278 and 03320 97277. Biomso 02444 08046 02444 08046 and 02444 08354. Yeah, first symptom part, let me discuss some issues with you. A lot of issues now are making the waves. But amazingly, I'll discuss them in details with you now also. Etumna atasiye. Teacher's laptop no hun samsam. I remember in the former president John Dramani Mahama Nebredo, watch a laptop bi da mara RLGB no hun ban samsam. Now currently Dr. Bawumia, the vice president of the Republic of Ghana, AGYEKUM, now watch laptops via match cheerful no hun sama by ABP. Some association be I mean the teacher association Ankasa is saying that they don't recognize that particular group. Well, because they were not involved in any actions doing strike. But imagine come on our we will discuss the issues into length and look at what is happening for now. Now, could the tower we see our friend then Guinea. Yet we are crying for them. Question no mumba. I was motto. Would they receive? They are rejoicing over what is happening. They are rejoicing over what is happening. But yet ye are your home one. Mankado nyede ye are home because I mean nobody would like a coup. Coup means someday. Some of us didn't come and meet any coup biara, but it will be fair there. Yebo suya de film. It's kakra ya kan na mfoni na ye hu na wo binu mo nkase mu wo twetwe no pono. Oma ihu there. Coup nyade papa. Onyade papa. But this particular one, the people are happy about it. Why? Oh, people are judging the man there. Nara obiwaka fan be na we let me say share. Forget about that inner circle issues. The point is, Bibi Rukodo, there is something going on which we are refusing to talk about. And a whole nother horning in Afriba. You see what I'm talking about? Yensin Komoni. Now, why would a people they are being subjected to coup will be happy? Riding motor throughout the town and it tells you that the certain leaders and will read the Jumebia. And if you look at the story and for the past 1 year, 2020 to 2021, about 3 to 4 coups in our Wakodo. We had that of Mali. And all of these ones now, normally the issues surrounding them are the fact that the leadership would want to extend their time sometimes. They would want to extend their time, which is not so fair. I mean, Ghana, that is one of the things we are very good at. But other than me saying, and the person's opinion and expression was the fact that it looks like the MPP NDC we have in this country is a blessing. But it's also a curse for us some way, somehow. But in its perspective, it's been a blessing. Where the MPP and NDC is a blessing, you're there. They are able to divide us. Into a bra, bibin koye numpono. Na a correction abanodono. He will claim that everything is correct. And all the people and all the followers of that particular party or wadono will be jatum, and they will tow that system. So the other side will be complaining. The very moment and sat down my akunusu bedimupe, and I know so to my convince so there it is good, it is well. So we never come to that junction where oh there yenginare bomiji to me there on adinu nkoyeda. We've never come to that point. And that is the point that whenever we come to it results in some of these things. Obubaba. You see, AU na ECOWAS and Onga, you are issuing all sort of restraints there. They should go back to the regime or the democratic state and Onga. But when the corrupt acts were going on, when the the things that you know why you're not you don't step in and tell them to do the right thing. When people want to extend their time, you don't tell them to do the right thing by simply ebia if you're going to in your wedding on bada. Was it? If I'm not mistaken, was it Congo? If I'm not mistaken, I remember one of these African countries here. So, oh yeah, could do baby my chede. I've forgotten the guy's name. He was a musician or so. Fun Bob BB. Watching Pokotum. Yes, like I'm saying, Abu Baba. Mengana BC AGYEKUM. We wouldn't want to go back to that regime, no. Well, in a mere one child time at Dempo, ha hell. Unyanyaw. And I'll bet you that the sis. Hey! Obey no. Now allow it to the freedom we have is what we should cherish. But then again, well, President John Dramani Mahama has resumed his thank you to Ogudu. Now Ogudu Yaraso no reason komoko 2 p.m. today, the NPP is holding a press conference. You must support here, but we are following, and we'll get you the details in no time. Agenda 111. Right now, the conversation on the NDC side, it looks like it's moving from it can't be done to the fact that it's been inflated or the fact that it was awarded illegally. Auto if the NDC doesn't have any thing else to say, they have to push in propaganda. That is what Honorable Ponkruma is saying. But like we were supposed to discuss yesterday, the fact that it's within the right of the Ghanaian to ask questions. To find out what is going on. Kind KDC RTI, Right to Information Bill. So still, it's been passed, but yes, still. Me and Kubisi or Tidama, what the special prosecutor, but that's still one prosecutor be on that angle now. Former President John Dramani Mahama Lekade, the NADO should be bold enough to prosecute his corrupt leaders, his corrupt associates. It comes at the back of Oyenda. Some is in Komabich fan Airbus scandal. The particular investigators are worried about the investigation. What drop the issue, saying that all the individuals know they don't have even any hard evidence against them, so they've dropped the issue. It means that former President John Dramani Mahama needs to know about them particular. Well, it must see. Now, I can see MMDC in some of the good. Yes, even there was that pende and Abu Sumi. But I've raised another concern. On our friend the Commander Sugar Factory. And that come out exactly a week after Minister man, a week after the month Okariya Famano. August 9th, what's be able baby we are getting the responses in our friend and as of September 7th, yes, and can't or any response biara. You are showing him. Yeah, I know be. Because I take a spin back and I look at Morocco, but the president is commissioning other buildings, other factories. And then I'm going to rice factory are fine. But I'm there. We'll be all a terminal or quality, one. But going forward, they will check all that. You see. But it's good. It's a step in the right direction. Finally, former President John Dramani Mahama is saying that Ghana Yeko, it is the reason on why many hen. 85% of our revenues all go for servicing of debt. Yadi account to it, and it's a account. This is the way to go. Obviously, you are talking as if you don't know about the debt, or you've never contributed to that debt stock. Well, in my crowd, it's 51 minutes past 2 o'clock. You're going to communicate in Common. Your opinions will be allowed in on our WhatsApp platform and the SMS. You can actually your Facebook stream with us. Watch live there. Watch live on YouTube as well. Yes, YouTube live. Yes, watch and send us in your comment and everything. Now you're finding come on. Mama, what are you meeting? It's exactly 52 past 2 o'clock. Meeting the Mr. Smile, my producer, the Bernardo Go. Honorable Godfred Abraham. Regional Communication Team member for the NDC and Assembly member was CCMA. Akwaba Bium. Bibi Aboko.
Oh, was a young Cofanado, Bibi Aboko.
Medicine send me, and I will never catch them.
You meditate.
Medicine send me. Metal was a kefir baby. And I will be so that thank you to your Kobe as and Kobe. What break is me who? And the what resume in the man who see a moon
in the Cheddar Munkobi.
Nature and Kobe. Nasha him
Was a Munkobia, as a Munkobi's uncle.
who break in into the home. Nature what about he? Nature.
Yeah, it's young Kobe, but easy like more could be a easy change.
What's in 70 be far?
It's in 7 minutes.
What the be some wonder?
Oh, yeah, there say Obi Yazumona, oh, yeah, or said Equanimina, Equana, Ecadanasi. That is in the right direction. And Anna, former president, John Dramani Mahamari. See, as the years ago.
I call you.
Yeah,
CCM then.
Anna knew
MC is been seen there. It is not. I mean, MC have from one part any shortage in development in Bay. All right, some members who will preach before.
Oh, the MC the Kunwaban.
Oh, that be Menkadam.
Oh, Waban on your
yes, but Menkadam. I mean, it's his opinion.
Yeah, your opinion, but no opinion, no.
Unche.
Saints in your day. Or the substantive MCs. They can do major policy decisions. And when they were government, central government projects.
Yes.
They were CCM in Ankasa projects or Yansi Wutumina through our budgets. Echo CCM there were a lot of funding sources. But majority comes from the common fund. The easy Juma. Say the compensation of the CCM year. Ibunde awesome. The baby no or that ban yedane or support through the common fund. From January to date, one city has not come.
Just because there is no substantive MC.
So that particular babana what's the development so I'm a electoral William for son. On them day, once they will take any major policy decisions in NT, why can come to the one for them or common fund and famba come a time or about point and sana. In Sabanama, on my punto so by various electoral areas number in Sinama months of Papanasan.
Mama akwa babium na munko my brother atosamno. Ana to boko. Bibia boko. Nyamana do masmu ye. You need to that rice factory ne ehun for yin bi. Amphibian senum.
Torno you know was not namanka. But the counter factory so far MPP Amanoko. Kastle FM 90.3. The last time no you 104. And I'm not say are you 154. And see in Kakra all the districts are going to get their factory. Ma MPP Amanoko they shed the bono our baby. So what is impossible to build factories in all the districts in this country. But I mean, I want to money out tonight. Go for that. On Shronya, Ojitu. The Naband party, I work at the dimension share no. On Yaza baby, no. Wabib, Sibu Yen Ye. You could do so, yeah. Inti, on 1 hour, what is there on ye, no. One couldn't know one jinsy. But Ghana for to do now what to abapa, man another dankwa gufado no. What you tum there. Urban one district, one factory, but me implement, you know. Oguduzi or say, oh yeah. Basman.
Huh?
Factories here another dankwa gufado. Or progo. Say, ya Ghana for, say, decided that still. The more factories here all produce goods, today could juice, rice, other fruit juice, tomatoes, na ye can once a meal. Tits of the call, northern part of the country, no, or commission another oil tomato factory.
Yeah.
Say, I'm patronizing them goods now. The factories will collapse. Again, say, you patronize them goods now, and a yen yanum subeni jumaye. Near to my sustaining. Na ye jet. Or yet tomato pre brands no fee Italy in the Ibana were imported by them. Say yes in Yabin now Cordo. Na yet to my hand Cassia, you be create employment at my own. anytime, and let me repeat, anytime, smart, I mean, now the money, and OBO team, you bought rice or you imported, we create employment for those people who are outside. And see, Namina Dom, a Kwafu Boudier, or ye amu. Factories were about my bag while polishing a camera. Was about Nami now yanta. The milk have in a 1 hour done a factory, my mason. One Jumano or Bazi. This ain't
Okay.
Party be a Sibu or ya Mamboyfu. To them, a juicy base. See him there. Also told. We need a lot of plantation. Sazamaza, or pineapple, our per expansion. Because as in market and wide in Wato. Okay. But in this for Bakacha and the milk use no poison. Senya drink papa wa drink bodan for group and yet the margin and go a factory.
But you realize that
passion. Sebio, I didn't ask on ye. And I am we could create why your production. Our juicy, I mean, our yarn be or poison. Give we
that be
until your political party like NDC no catch a gun for your poison more no so but ogun. Ntaman boy for day no, one year one soon one ban. So let's condemn it. As
okay,
but the reason why a political party will think this way. Why?
Okay, but away from that angle,
you are the same person telling the government to uncreate employment. One day one from say one over for one or a nipa. This is could juice to produce. Na a baba catch a hand there. A could juice no will produce no or juice no or your poisonous. Mama go for no man. Oh, hold on, why do you tell them?
Okay, but most of them there. I mean, you are talking about the fact that team from the year we should patronize the Ghanaian goods. I mean, some time ago, the president in Poye, it's Ghana, where Ghana, you can be. But I think it also falls on the government to control the quantity of foreign goods are importable. Don't you think it's also a factor?
Okay, but you see, or they will both sides.
Okay.
Say your factory should have no pickup. Rice factory day no say you and you be a support no nyim dey be a rice factory aba or ye takrade and they'll be producing rice. And I'm saying there or there you're conscious to them make a government no policy a conscious policy that them rice production or say even MMDCs agencies in a program somewhere now they should buy from that factory. Say it's a programs somewhere now even school feeding they can buy from that factory. Tomato paste now that what it is man. They also be conscious to buy from that factory and individual because quantity no or but don't make sure we meet the demand in the market.
Okay.
When you sure that's how I start no, it can meet the demand in the market. That is why imports here or supporting us. But as times goes on now, factory
definitely the import will reduce.
And when there will be a policy to cancel and calculate to see that in one crowd warrior importation of those products in the account. We rather go to that factory and purchase it, and it can strengthen our city to the dollar. Or your basic economics, as a matter. The president can put a policy to them. It's rice, tama, Christmas and home account 2019.
Yeah.
Production of
where Ghana, it's Ghana.
America, the demands a man or you also own the rice. It's a policy, and I do not that to Ghana from there. He also uses the management so that it creates employment for us all.
Okay. Well, you fancy. I mean, those were just intellectuals. You put it to go, but interesting. At a laptop, no some now. Are you verifying the cost and the kind of laptop or yana?
Laptop na so woman be.
But you for you so.
Me laptop no for you. A laptop no was here.
They are proper working laptops.
Oh, how much use no proper?
Odumu.
So what's the big deal? I'm saying there's a teacher, Emma, and if you uncomfortable, they pay the laptop now. Let me repeat it and tell them their faces. You can go to court, Emma, and tell them you don't want it, and you want you don't particularly not to refund your money for you. Period.
But I mean, in case you put in the court.
And I'm saying if you uncomfortable, there all your money project is MP, and you end this needs to change because those who are talking we know them.
Oh nah, they can't be NDC teachers.
You see, smart. Let's not pretend. Let's not pretend. Miss any program and policies be a enemy. sebio wo bugu and I'm say teaching enwa na say mpe laptop now go to your union and write to them and tell them that who's kana no one for was more back period.
Thank you. Honorable iyo botwamara mimda was at the laptop no sembi. Some are saying the cost and the particular brand for it, you know, nah, it doesn't match. I mean, it doesn't all go well.
You see, my aware that say your brand no in a production require locally.
Okay.
It's also to build your own. They are even telling you just go to buy Toshiba. I could offend it.
Dell.
And on your outsider, I'm not creating employment for those people. And I'm saying this is why the man's a man. No. If you don't want it, write to your union and tell them that one fine will come out.
Well,
if you don't find the best way to go to God.
The only part I don't agree with you is the fact that we end this.
You see, we are tired and sick of every time we are something important which will help the teachers to do their research and again make sure that watcher performance is a tool for the teachers. Now your partisan policies because on your party now why the margin write your union and let them find the money for you. If your union doesn't return find the money for you, take it to court.
Honorable, I mean, what you would want to say about this particular one, then quickly, Asian Commoner say. He's fed up. No, us the NDC for. If it's.
Ghana no ho ansa na NDC horrible. Nti obi biara oye NDC nyin, oye Ghana nyin. Nti bibia osusu ni na agu. Na bibia whether face the country guy NDC bibia NDC.
Because you are the direct opposition.
As yeah, jatum.
And what's the one that was paying the power?
But quick one. Uncle to my minimum power. I say we how many factories? Now, what can one by one factories are? Oh yeah. President Danko Akufo-Addo, our commissioner.
The last time we checked, it was about 140.
Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, our commission 114 or 140. Our commission.
If I'm not mistaken, I'll check the figures correctly.
Our commission. What's maintained? You see,
all your Juma, all your production, all your 153.
You didn't say commission.
Nana Danko Akufo-Addo commission. I saw you Juma.
Okay.
Peter's food and real more oil mean and another dank of what don't cook back commission by his working.
Let's honorable, let's make your comment.
Yes.
Let's listen to you.
I want Watson.
Okay.
Mama, you can you know there. NDC time you were abandonment easy factories. But what was snugnerism? We invested in people's businesses. Ray, oh yeah. Bay 1844 was that? No, yes. Much more quando no dado. Nico cham for you, offending. Akaye as the offending. Mobile who you were there with test line as no I offending.
Signage in a billboard
now. Ole, you offending. The magic will be able to my yo. Oh, be able to my then the man aka from minutes that boy your offending. One is one factory. Be able to my so on that basis, and there can only you one is one factory, or Tijola Angato. But if indeed, in South America, there, how many factories and now present now done for our commission? If indeed, also about them amounts that number of factories in the how many? Share. And so what kadama yeni Ghana hadi here time of President John Dramani Mahama or Benjamin. The number of factories are OCC. Oh, our production. So supposed to be yeah, what does say? You want no more of yeah, Dama. Do you know that your man? Pharmaceutical of an company.
I remember some
51 million.
They invested in it.
They invested in it, not just only one particular of an company, but no more of them. So count if you are counting it. And if indeed this factories are or you're more than 100 as a producer, people should not be crying for employment.
That is what you think?
Yes, that's what I think. That's what I think. Yes. Say you were more than 100 factories are. Why? Figure boom. This is what we have created. And consider one would do usu or find a come to hear you. But on the laptops, I'm here teaching. And the teacher for one get sour pedal was the dame you find a laptop with his wound. Some are raising questions about the figures, about the quality of the laptops. People have had sample of it. No way to work on answer. Even though when I came here, I just read the Binum Crown Post with regard to some figures.
That was what I was also hearing there. I mean, the cost of the doesn't tally with the price of it.
Yeah.
It could get you something way higher.
And they have the right to do that. Or right to obey them. When what one was some or can no was the bima. Oh, you're funny now going and this for
you accepting it.
Oh, more no. Is a gun for gun in Obia, another po, or your chumpo or Cassimi, was sometimes all in our bandum point yard, you know, ones maybe home.
And then I some put NDC.
That time, no couple of NDC.
I don't believe that.
I don't see, say, if we own your sample, we own the cost, we own the number being quay, no what pinch chima.
Okay. Okay. You fancy. Honorable, you fancy.
Smart. Teachers, no. Our woman.
What the can?
What the can? Lana can.
I got to
briefly. What's it? Laptop no, Emma. I don't know use no. On your juma was say another.
No. What I was hearing was no cost no. The cost element no. It could get something way higher than the kind of laptop was
I'm saying, Emma, you see the problem? We have those people. Typically, they are NDC. I'll tell you that. Okay? You see, mess it up brand or locally made. Yeah. A board does say it's come with a cost. I'm not going to defend the cost of it, but to build your own and create employment for those people now where you are telling us alternative there. You have got to different ones away or outside.
So it would have been they should just ask for an upgrade of that one. On your cost no cost.
Even on one away you didn't know where any special no. And them laptop you buy RLG.
Yes, RLG McKay.
They praise it. Can you compare RLG to this one?
Well, I've not seen this one, but me RLG neither.
RLG
me RLG da.
And I'm at one pair. They should write to their union, refund their money, or they should go to court. Period. Now I'm tired of their unconstructive criticism. A typical example of a coffee juice factory. That's one bib. It's impossible. Waste has in a one bib. Why your production so as we're closing now? What cause won't closing down? Factories in so use Musaba. That's why you're poison. I'm not definitely I'll be tired of criticism. I said you're or you're unfounded.
But okay.
Business and Sebio doesn't make sense.
Okay, let me come on and see. I mean, we'll still get details.
Or much yet Ghana for you want to team in this
on
you there. You didn't promise to build one factory in 8 years.
You said that in 4 years.
In 4 years.
But they said they needed 4 more to do more.
That when was that? Your manifesto covers your 4 years.
Okay, so
on that basis,
abandon them for Phyllis promise.
Yes, and on that if basis, not there, them one factory cannot come on. No, factory in your 4 years.
Okay, so that was the NDC's argument. I got to remember. That was the NDC's argument that it can't be done in the 4 years.
In the 4 years,
it takes a longer time to do that.
No.
If that was the argument, I mean it's reasonable.
On your day, you see, yes, yeah. We promised to build that factory. No, we didn't have manifesto for 4 years.
Yeah,
you were categorical there. Building factories is impossible at every district. Impossible. Sabio, you build the factories in the 2020 manifesto. No, you catch a Ghana for there. Young gens now want to consolidate it and continue. Into 4 years to do what? More.
So I got to Yenjra. Sorry, before we go on. If the MPP had not won a second term, could we have concluded there the MPP didn't fulfill its promise of getting every district a factory? Okay.
That is why they gave us another mandate there.
Okay.
Before 2020 elections, we were talking about almost like 78 of them are functional or produce no good to our market. Now by this time, a year, we are talking about 153.
I could say that in a bit of pipelines.
Thank you. So Ghanaians saw what we are doing now. Your idea. But told us point blank there or impossible.
Probably you didn't get the full explanation of what impossible. No. And Jinche Chiremu.
You must say, come on, go to okay, you go to woman in my baby out of anybody. Man, I can't say, as someone, Obana say people your white nanka or your whiter, neck or your pinker, what's some year becabia and cano or Yakusam. Most of one man, what means the moon in some man walk up for new factory. What if you walk out your poison? You mean about one kind of answer? But end this for money of one, but tonight, you crab at Hacking. Draw your poison. Nasa, any political parties are work at the men some year. Don't want my boy for everybody.
Okay, yeah, fancy. We'll bring the conversation down on all this. But Obisa Benny, oh yeah, I don't care. Oh yeah, Sanaye, Obibesi, Ojain Funu. That is the conversation now. Because it's the number of times associations arise up to go for strike. I mean, it was in former President John Dramani Mahama, it was unprecedented. But Israel, we are having a fair share of that particular, of that same strike in Samanabiwo, another down KUFUOR Nabadi. Do you see it as one of those things? Another, it's just a face on Richo Marco. I got to let me just hear from you just in 2 minutes.
No government is 100%.
Okay.
And issues bar a corner father a respond no. In a moment there, them are not or you're responsible or another on you're responsible. Smart. And one na say you two, and na your friend you talk, and we see lectures at walk or striking. At Sido Biaka, Abanon say one on your Zoom home.
No.
John Dramani Mahama also on the CC Wadan Green Fun at the second great channel on your ye into the most strike in our increment in the men's manner wash on Yaza obey the name Obama. Another uncle for Waka man. How can I compare these two?
Okay.
Indeed, everybody there, I there, Abano, the own to be out to Master May, the man. You're in this fool. Say you soon a young bano different.
You are a listening government.
You soon a young bano different on your demand. We came to serve the people.
So it's the people you will listen to.
And not impose ourselves on them.
Okay.
That is why, that is why, anytime problems, because Ayabana, you solve problems. You came in to solve problems. And it's a problem, a corner about Fado, a solve no.
Okay.
That's why Ghanaians take you serious. And your mama,
okay. Thank you.
I want you jump into your mama.
Thank you. Well, honorable, let me tell you, because why I was asking this particular question is, I mean, it's going to the point the PWD. In another way more, I mean, the persons with disability are way more normally the toll booth and route. They are also insisting that they want good working condition and that they will even stage a demonstration over this poor working conditions. I mean, I know that normally it should be before some people will go on to stage a demonstration. Normally in Komobia Kodo na ebia entase papa bi ambam intina, because normally I know that if you don't do any negotiations and talks you intimate sorry there eroko. I mean, the fair knowledge I have on this demonstration, you go into some talks. If you're on your wound in the then you decide to go on with the demonstration. That's the nature. It's a strike. People kwada. So I mean, your fair share on this particular one.
Say na MP for refer John Dramani Mahama on this. You're going to fund this year. Ntase okra wonya wo asama oken ho Smart. Time you tak. No ni university lecturers one strike semi be. Yet bio. Oye finance minister. Even he back doors onto this wabre what's na meeting where you no I saw down when you walk. Yes. On newsfile.
Barely heard that one. I mean, I didn't get the evidence towards that, but we heard there was something of that nature, and also.
Your finance, we need to listen and communicate.
Yeah.
And we had the opportunity there. Or Mobile Konyina will be abreast with the issues. On Joy News, PM Express, 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Dama agitates as no worker. And see, say, a small bidon kaza na somebody na brand chawa. On that note, Anna, or friend and finance minister who read the budget. Okay, chode, we cannot pay what we don't have.
You are at the church and in some man. Maybe that is not the meaning of what he said.
Oh,
maybe on
and you see, 4 years ago, I respect Ghanaians for this, and I have to salute Ghanaians. And they give and somehow what can war 2016 everybody no Ghana former MPP ama yoku no in another nko akufado mbir dem one wa kan mo bibia won fan ye until there now wa cheje de wonye won na esi nkonya akasa ya for 4 solid years we hu mfosu bia ho anuntina Oye second term asia ehunu mpopo de obia pedo sorry.
So you are saying that a result of Mawakodo
they respected Abanan. Do make Kenya ya atum. Na san asi butum ayeza na nezere show mu.
Okay.
Because time of from 2017 up to 2020 I didn't hear anywhere face the country. So be it here.
Man, to be
and say, but immediately, you two are very we no. Says you to my yes a ye. Only dama Morocco cocodon. But mind you, what you young there, and before as a worry your power with Jumum. A Jumiani with me, I can't aboard the moon coffee. They are really gagging people not to speak. Seriously, in Zungofi,
leave another
Oh, minimum. Now, one of a say far, no one could ye or free HS ma, need you madam woman. And Sindobia, Sobia is in Massa, is Benambo, is Bumbo, Nazanda was so market Marco change a manka. No, maybe. We was a wind of service crop ball. In Sindayanka. And this is the funny Yaka challenge your friend and IGP there, Massa, man, call me and demonstration, what your letters, Monday, we put Doma. First, the country so all lawyers so move gentlemen there is one more opportunity maybe. First, the COVID ample using as against Ngofo Pede why demonstration. COVID ample no use.
I mean those were for protection purposes. You know what boy ban
for protection purposes.
May
uncle.
Okay. Okay. Mendasi, well, you didn't come see but I mean, in the young bill, but there are a lot of small issues I would have loved us to touch on.
Easy. Let's not pretend.
About what?
Who is the convener of the country? And yeah, Okita, when you join his offended. Baka. Oyahona. Was he not the presidential staffer from 2009 to 2016? And secretary to the 2009 from 2009 to 2016. And also secretary to constitutional review. First, they wanted to be smart. Oh, fix the country. Yeah, the other damn government in the year count. We are talking about previous government. In Zama 1 year that was fixed. And so yeah, another damn government in the government in the year catching the fix the country. There's no way another damn government to fix the problems in our hand. Walk out demonstration, you won't black out. You cannot hide.
I don't know when that narrative came in.
Really?
I no, because all the narrative I listened to was the fact that they're pushing this particular government to resort to fixing the country.
But when you are talking about rules in this country, there's no way now that KUFUOR Ghana rules are saying about my fixing and stand with your office. It's impossible. Or possible?
I mean, if you are building 111, it should be possible for you.
A more typical example. Obviously, more typical about roads. But it's a Obia, Obia, rules 1 year man. And I'm a boy. You know how the previous government in our bano and could make sure that the men's me will to my day. I Yabian were comparing to Malaysia. In Malaysia, independence, how can the Malaysia wait to put blah blah blah. But when the issue came up and they started their conversation with the police, everything went to the demonstration placard. We saw it. Let's not kidding ourselves.
Okay.
Again, here, Munia Mopocho. I will be there. Can work a crap, but I don't know a woman or today HIV is. There's no way to mark you. I want propaganda no woman. What's the end this woman? Or your whole immune system now?
No, but say the director of communication for the MPP say, I mean, Obia opposition or Spain. It's I mean, Makada Obia no.
No, I even want to them one.
Oh, do.
I want to. What too much catch out there? Say, Momo, a poncha. Kwana catch out the mamma in tree.
Wow.
Minister Paul, Baba Jamano, your information minister. Okay, this with the one can.
Okay,
Ask myself, oh, woman. But money, on your beer, the Muslim, but what during the end this city, can't offer.
Ebe you net na kwa MPP.
Oh, the engine.
You face you. You face you.
There's no way to
Okay. You fancy. Briefly.
You see, no corridor there you can. I cut the John Muhammad factories at Central Region and now Bobe 3 factories at John Muhammad with new product or market. I mean, our year to.
So I can waste that. We would have evidence, but my new product to account.
And says factory orders on Juma and the Kastle FM we says on Juma as basic Kastle FM. And yet, Mr. Product or market at water.
Obey today, MPP wire dam. That dam is not functioning to its proper function. That 300 and Ahina dam no the upper part of the country no. We found that they are not even sufficing the work it was supposed to be used for. I'm not working on Samiji Finance.
Dam no why you function but no location. You will be on that effect. The boundaries will break out because of Nusuna demands me. But that doesn't mean they're on function. Another one there.
It means that it's not serving its purpose.
How?
Okay, you phone community briefly.
Sometimes I take for example, radio stations work at them but the radio station is functioning here. They said that there's an effect on one of their mic, no. Let's say a 3 2 no you man we use it. Radio station not function. Ekwana dam, ekure ebien, enya effect on one. Now we rectify now. Doesn't mean the rest of them on Yejuma.
Okay. That particular one on Yejuma.
Thank you.
But be singled out.
359 Yejuma to America.
No, I didn't say 350. I mean, I said if they are not serving their purposes. Okay. You ever see? Well, yes. What's the electron in Dunko? Okay. Good afternoon to you. Edu Abaka Honorable Abraham of Party Officer now. Horrible. Well, we are delving into the major issues. I mean, we want to talk a lot into the issues, but this last one, not briefly, we wrap up for the bet and bet. You know, I mean, bet and bet, catchy. Yeah. Well, you have to talk about it a bit. In just a year interval, we've had about 3 to 4 coups. Now, people are forecasting that we should would even have more of it, about 2 or more of it, till December, because of Nyamabi or Kodo. I mean, I started, but I just want you to pass a comment around the conversation going on the whole coup. I mean, it's still in the African countries, which is where my worry is. And it's long overdue there. We will condone the act of coup d'etat. I mean, it's long overdue. So maybe we negotiate that talk. But like I was saying, in Guinea, the conversation is different. After the coup and Chode is run and rather the people are in a joyous mood. What does it seek to tell us? What is the message is sending across? I mean, then you briefly do just 1 minute on it.
Smart, Madasi. Say, make presentation be some or the first in the benefits or the objective of it.
Yeah.
We are in Sana ya share. As some like your canarangasa. You to me first cool on ye. Because I coup money in a standstill. And yeah, the benefits or the objective are Amijina dramas that can. We are in Sana, Mabakade. Abandon the coup ne bay. Abandon the coup ne bay. Personally, after this coup, I've read a lot of opinions, a lot of communiques, a lot of information from other people. They are blaming the president now.
Yes, the certain president. The outstarted president.
They are blaming the leaders of Africa. I.e. of friend ECOWAS, AU. When you made them Piro Cordo Guinea. I went to me one for an innings from no one came. No one chanam wake a sidam. And to them, and you know, you then could be bar, although this road is young Kofuman, or young Kofum with the day, the Mazin wide in the waist were Guinea. And so suddenly you didn't pay for share. And I paid them more friend in one of your sister stations and another panelist was saying that no, the Ghana area for Tom there. Could quite know who can send me watching to the most of my memory and say being a civil revolution. Why your man Ghana moon? Now, no, can a civil revolution on yet second train and also a true to talk. No mum, Utah, or but your hand by Yazan. No, I'm paying fat soon, you saw why the name will soon. And Sergeant Morocco do Guinea, it's really the same. But don't be an citizens when you to Utumazaye, and in Sina or ye or friend and so your friend Wyatt. In Taya, leaders no one so when you have the power no why inform someone
they abuse it.
And just someone or wasn't into at least ya soon need say one. Ya soon need say one. Ne what's it offending say ihu de impinfo fancha won obube so wonya nkona bodwe say orehwa ya what's the number coach so
14 actions soon
in tomorrow kodo Africa's some of the African countries or so that others no what you won ye no would say when I'm on free.
Okay briefly Angato, let me hear from you briefly now yamfa and see.
Research actually all coups what happened within the other African countries now bogus are useless. No matter how you give a reason to justify that coup, all are useless. You see, when uprising another coup bar to the American Union, you can be on the street and jubilate. But when the soldiers start to implement their programs and policies I want to different. Major General Rollins no coup uprising. You're budgeting to Jesus Junior Jesus Nazen. And I'm a boy. The year the double crew. But do we even what's there? Obo embraces Sada. And I'm a boy. And I pass it short. You see, one of what we won the 90s and the 20s, minimum he is in Bramunia on the way for dreams on winning Kaka. Cool. What is no cool time no bohu?
I didn't have a fair share of coup, no.
Say him the way no not tie, I mean, you don't even have the audacity to come and sit there and open your mouth and talk. When our taxes are collected, you don't have even rights. That mean that will be saying that yeah, and 2 hours, what the then under the military rule, and yet 2 and kitchen baby and there was spending 2 cities for him, was spending 3 cities for him. No accountability. Because the guns rule. People were killed. People were brutalized, raped. Sekusa, the man's a man on Okodo. Until one phone, latter day saying for now, say you won't be done now, one can history of it now, what jubilate, and I share a Mosi or Guinea. You see, the youth are one express the Mazana, where the man's about when they start to implement their programs are the one there. Zamashishi. And see, there's no way able to justify any coup.
Okay.
They won't fix the country convening, yeah, can want some message or yeah, presidential Safi. He's jubilated. Let them coup this for Guinea. Are pathetic? Yeah. More problem, Emma, with normal the Guinean president Nankasa Denukuna, and it tells you that Sebio, honestly, no, yes, I'm a bit out on Fata, and I agree. But once no one no shadow or sister constitution, they went for a referendum. Or then Simefrigi too. The Butumako Tetem. Problem I'm not here by there one there. First, now constitution isn't part there. Echo 2 terms are 9.
Yeah.
And I'll call referendum there. Or sister constitution now cover there. I able to mark for the 3rd term. And now Simefrigi too. What kind of referendum or what to above? What do you do? But about them, no, upper chair there. Said the 3rd term, walk away out. The constitution now, it took us first and 2nd term. On wash good, there's a new constitution to put mark for another term. I mean, quite clear. The man, the Oba, Emma, or them, no, baby, I record on Fata.
And this is why we are saying that the leaders of the AU and the ECOWAS should have responded.
So, remember, you
okay.
See, about leaders of AU, ECOWAS, and UN, country be a sovereign. In no constitution, when they were going for a referendum, you cannot tell AU another ECOWAS there. A man no what one share corner walk a referendum a stop one. Ghana ha your way, yeah, will be a private bill. This year MPs vote with the water parliament. Yeah, MPs be a water sub homosexual bill local parliament. One make sure about the or a crime and a man. Are you telling us the ECOWAS? AU in a UN Becca chair there because I call that countries and one them what you do? But because of Ghana, yeah, sovereign country, they cannot impose sanctions and ask them as I hear on yet. Because Timothy representative of the parliament in a war in Obajatu. Now I buy Yembra. Say it to Marcy. And you see, I just a Guineans national what me blame one. If you think that the 3rd term referendum no banana, let's say what about you vote against it.
You don't support
and
later.
The 3rd term not all for elections. He also won massively. So it's a massive. And Mama Obie Bien to show them Kusanodo. No matter what you are, your president. What type of office will surely come to an end? President KUFUOR? Before over the office, okay, young constitution, young son. Nanka yende, president or 7 years at a rule. And I call, and you're them 4 years, so that able to implement the policy. Or your suggestions not by you. Say you call parliament and you could boom her, no, bra, Udafo. AU, another ECOWAS, what market there? Magana Yaya, on Yakwanda.
Definitely not.
Because of a sovereign country. But military leaders and soldiers have no business being in government. Because the guns that rules. There's no accountability to anybody. Nso biara said you oil express. Dem ku nu da dem zamana da no. Dem later dey say for that ho about dem ya for republic for want to me what enjoy wa Ghana no fi the bibia you okay no. I won't say one 1981. 83 dem zamana 79. And I want kind of history and one young penny from one kind John at the young of him.
Okay.
People went to exile.
Mendasi.
More than 200 people were killed.
Let me say thank you. Sometimes I say that those are the extremes of the extreme nature of the military.
Military rank the my opportunity.
Meeting so I come at that. Meeting so I come at
what's that? Come and go to that.
Mama and son of Monka.
Mr. Daman Sama, I mean, I wouldn't.
Yakano.
So the military rank, what's you get?
Okay.
How dare you about a number and come on?
Thank you. Yeah, let's see. It's 38 minutes past 3 o'clock. I mean, we've touched on brief issues. I mean, tidbits and all counting. We've made sure we've in the weeks coming, we'll be elaborating on them, and as more comes to them, we would be talking about it. But on this angle, the former President John Dramani Mahama is saying that the MPP has become a manager, is a reckless economic management. Is having a reckless economic management and are blaming it on oil COVID-19. In a historical number conversation you called. Some believe it's true. Some believe no. It is not the conversation. COVID indeed did us a lot of harm. Former President John Dramani Mahama says COVID has become a whipping boy. And it's causing a reckless economic management by the MPP. It's not a fair conversation. It's exactly 40 minutes into 3 o'clock. Honorable, I want you to do 8 to 10 minutes of this. Now you are Marco Ankra to so.
Smart, madam say. I'm there. Oh yeah, under that. I'm the former president. Or the Daminsemi or the Tuga. Na minya da jer nya accepts of it tea. The maraso na ne de nyubre so me shadara tea na rankasa wa bra or madama speech no. Asma omen chronological of history of Ghana. And he has headlined it the booms and busts of the economy in every term of every government to be a moyo utumna usiwum. And a corner that particular government and what for dona utumna what so one a hona wish him I found the best na numunina or kade ana smile president mama yaje sisi abibia COVID. No. President John Dramani admitted the impact of COVID.
Yes, the negative impact it brought.
Or admitted.
Yeah.
And Orkade, Ebenazinti, they say Bibia Chade, Azibiron Koyebia, yes, or COVID. Azibiron Koyebia, yes, or COVID. And this speech in you Obia, smart. Enje nyima ambo bido ose se mbre wa sha ase the wo to oil up to today abana wa besin ko nyina said the oil sika nyina bu 100%. This government will be the luckiest government when you know 60% of the revenue. 60%.
Yes, I remember that one where he said they had added two oil fields to it. Yeah.
I don't put it I want to way president oil with no crowd we know for some. One or better or new trouble. 60% of it. A sense some your tax today. The tax revenue 2016 year in Niger. Abeni as a time or a they have enjoyed double of it. And the young fan they say, and this amaya kunya 1,000 abeni when you 2,000 Ghanese. Oh yeah, example mazrama. Osan suma yata today within a space of 1 year, 12 months. Oh yeah, Abeni, because of COVID, they have received 11 billion from IMF. Sma, kakadama skeng na fo boom. Kakadami skeng na fo boom. Over dollars. Also, $200 million from World Bank. Aoyesika Abeni Wenyon Odefi World Bank. Stabilization fund the other way. They have drawn in 200 million. Echo oil from the Bank of Ghana. It's there last year or the last 2 years. The Bank of Ghana supported this particular economy. Oil Ghana economy 10 billion. Because scanning ina for boom. As a missioner or be saying there. Ebenazinti and the COVID inti. Abeni sika to do to them. Not the one do so Ghana for one asan more one. And not because of election inti. Was I run the deficits of this country? Na yenye the impact after the election. Na bibia what is COVID no ye. So anya COVID and can you create a COVID fund? AGYEKUM is coming to there because of COVID in town, which have a gun into a president of an Ghana obra. And then I'm saying, Sma, in Yaha, Ama Benny Oko Kaji $1 billion from the World Bank.
Fully aware.
I was the most supporter. So the Mr. Ken, you know, I can't me. What is the new impact? Ghana economy, yeri nyefi the Mr. Ken. Na abribiara, ahwachena na orokoro. And so bisa the mensemi na oka the mensemi a. Ano na wa beye offended other sema be yo. So bisa the mensemi. Because wanje nyimara ansora ran kasa. He gave you this fact and the money that have accrued to you. The inception of your economy to today. Time of COVID is sikara etumenya is because of COVID inti. Nande Ghana wires shake and domis kenyina busa bompo moyo. Added our public debt by double. Oh yes, busa o predecessor OJ. Anunti no digina rekade. Search sika wa fa bani nsase. Ene ho sisi aye woma. Bibia was akasha COVID. Bibia COVID. Ana wanam COVID ase wo jijiji sika otodam. Share Auditor General reports. Alban answer. John Dramani Mahama His Excellency admitted that in 2016 the report brought about 700 million as irregularities. In 2021, the report is bringing 12 billion as irregularities are wa kodo wa benim. Other state agencies, procurement breaches, judgment debts and for subia nyoho. The Mr. Kenya because my assembly high. Oya Cape Coast. We all received some COVID fund. And cause there, what is COVID Juma? And so even the Juma, what is the year or one hour Cape Coast? I don't know who and some John Dramani Mahama or a car. And tomorrow can you there? COVID wabre. COVID wabre.
No more do.
What's a bay? We some COVID one more often. COVID wabre. CCI is okay. What is this first you're funded? Just 3 weeks in your crow funded. Lockdown. Poor fund I can't watch you should be video which you should. From there, in the more economa, the Motsonara. And skipping yena Beniwaji, even impact pan wenya, warrior gun of full. One botum. On was some Norca. And see my John Dramani Mahama or can you there? COVID wa bro no wonje ni zinum no so ye nyimpa nka obakasa da abai ebe na adinti na bibia COVID na na mase na regi COVID sika na yihu aza sika no so ezreye ano no see reckless spending and mismanagement of the economy. And it's now some bun tougher since on no my John Dramani Mahama or the Mazin or do to go in. Because all you have to say, then the baby will be a COVID. And the last, but so if you do a maca, the abribiara NPP Amayoku, but to COVID one, the money be a aya was a sense in the kakra. So, yeah, yabaha, I think on your uncle, into mom fine shed. What acquire vaccine waba, no was a bob woman Ghana for Ebaka, you would have Ghana young to vaccine bia. Ghana young science come got a vaccine bia.
What friend then? A cree or friend that Sputnik V, I did home. Them doses no beno. No letter of credit is called Queen Yatu Fima. Difference number.
Are you lucky? Oh, must say you're lucky. Must say. My yellow quack, it was a sample.
Oh, really?
Yes. And okay, Jordan. What's the sample of it? And what's that called? One of best and what can you pen? I don't see. I know. I know what's to be film. Better opinion. Papa no catch the when cheski biara. Asalom pon kede we cheska.
To the best of his knowledge.
To the under on Kai. No, that's a whole minister. NK de Cheska. A whole minister. NK de Cheska. And it's council academy for Kona County. Well, that's be that. KUFUOR, another drunk KUFUOR, the president of the Republic, this current minister Cheska non K. Was the arrest council academy for Kona County. Mamreka join there. Abandon shada on Kwan Koto Vassimbia. Vassina, yes, I call you or many women are free. My band made all to one the money be and it's in answer.
Okay.
And it's in answer.
Okay.
And it's any opportunity be open that was awesome. Or Ghana full or COVID one. And all this in answer.
Okay.
Man, that's something that can.
Honorable
John Dramani Mahama Kanyide upon all these resources that have accrued because of COVID. Mo COVID in the kakran wabre.
Let me come to you. I mean, with this particular claims, the president didn't just say it. One examples with respect to the income that you've had internally, externally, through loans and all that. Where do you stand from this conversation? What's the 10 minutes?
Asma. IMF. I'm a COVID and funds to government of Ghana at the tune of $11 billion. Is that true? $11 billion. Why did your mama and money up way? Asma, are you host to our own BBNA? Say be air kama uncrofumu with tea. John Dramani Mahama Muni March today. Ossi IMF and what's in Ghana $11 billion. Them said what time was mine. Hey, John Mahama's another one actually in him. In the money about $11 billion. Why did your mama put that in rough? You see, in the I refuse. So John Mahama nankasa no feed or I refuse the money year fight. In desperation now does. Turn no corner, thank you to while launching the campaign. Yeah, away.
Kastle FM 90.3, blending tradition with style.
Sebu, I assemblyman. Enwa. Abaya deputy minister. Abaya minister. Abaya vice president. Aya president. CC as ex-president. I mean, I was still. Busum biasu you 2 hours. Any of them you. be desperation na baka chere Ghana for the IMF ama Ghana $11 billion. When was that? You see, and such money be a raise our parliament and amobwa. Inti NDC for who parliament you know. Them ske one yawe, John Mama Pekutu na yawe. Ah, why don't put on rough? Namunia, is it John Mama you be one on cano kwa? Are a deceitful person? Sure. Before, you do 2020 a COVID bebado. And more story be has mom as I send to you. I made Ghana fastest growing economy, not Akufo-Addo, John Dramani Mahama. This was in October 2019. Muni na ba seven ways Ghana ha. Oya international bodies in other recognized agencies na azana kede. Ekwana Ghana afado hihye nensama na no programs no wa ma na economy no ide ne o grow na oya the right path o take no. Joma ma te dem nsam na no beka che ne dabi. Nsam na yen development partners in the IMF okwa no for quality of policy credibility no. Warre kanazo no nshi say out wa madam Ghana yenya dem enyimnyam no dem 3 years adana dadan kwakofo do oba abenmu onya hwe oyo no John Mahama ne nzama wa ye ina wa madam nhihye no okodo asma dem asem yati bida nti na nado dan kwakofo do na MPP yeba from 2017 up to 2019 na October. Other international bodies now recognize against work at the massam chain. Na MPP in and another dank Akufo-Addo. What been no one size on you film and what's in office one year. Policies beyond Kodo will introduce she. What's in hot and wash an economy now will grow fast. Why did your mama put in rough? I want to not put or take credit on it. One year can oil on some You see, sometimes I'm a nice guy. I'm some cannot hit that. You discover oil no many mono. And you know what catch there, the more oil na president go for discover no oil jungle. No nya oil. You know what oil wants them. Now one discover oil in commercial quantities and stabilization fund was here then. What about the best stabilization fund? Sure. More ya reho oil in the mugwasi in the one. John Mahama nanga certain statement in our kennel. Also that I am part. The COVID it take effect on the economy of this country. But as I'm just me and COVID. Mental so. Nankasa jatumu. The COVID affect Ghana yen economy no. Na he na not the dank for the car sembi enwa. Nyere the man some no yen yera a refrain to ye hu there. No kwa na another dank for the kitchen. COVID the bay. No also one. Or catch him pain. The urban Yerbeya Waba Yobo Kumukofa. So Kumunipa on to revive it. But economy now. COVID the best children is over to my day. Why? It's another dank for the no Yahweh. Clearly, the COVID now it will have an impact in the economy. But Jimpan who banners or that make sure we no ban because we are on to money then. Back. But COVID now be say yen economy in a worldwide nezi. On another dank for the Oba Ghana about my IMF and World Bank, what's the world economy? The way COVID are destroyed, it will take more than 10 to 20 years for countries to revive. But some will come faster. And see, the statement here another dank over me was clear. Namebo, smart. Money hates na ha. And I'm saying this is one. Man, and some okay in there. What's a kushikura? No, was the son. I see Abani Bay, Aban Vaccina, on Fanisika into Bida. And I got a Sputnik V vaccine. Yeah, Toby. Because we were looking for doses of almost 3 point something million. but motum yet 20,000. And the what done nano. What done nano? The oya sample. And I had the hotel. Eh, Munya, Emma, Nesusu. Aya Nesusu, Sebu, Aya Nesusu. I know, say the honor catch the demo 20,000 a yard tonnes now. What is Yens can now, but went to mount millions now. What can was a beno? Wamaka Jodo Tribu. Sikana shaking the beno. Me not one of Pepe. On one angle, you won't start walking. But you see, for John Dramani Mahama, Emma, Bakache, another Dangba go for there because of what is the budget deficit, akosher, and small all around the world this COVID time. Emma, which country than the budget deficit? Obalu. Why? And Muzibaba, Emma, language, mama, me in a Mabrewa over fear on Tassi. As my use you as example. Smart. Imagine that with you, from a baby being at Maza, with you by end the 1,000 Ghana cedis. In a year babo, a Pravano crowd, said them year by over to my spread. 1,000 Ghana, I was savings to a bank at Maza. I was in a bay. 1 monthly salary definitely, but you said I shall from an amaboa. The Mr. Cannon said, okay, and yet savings I bank in the Boko. Naka fed the dash of Rabado. Them savings now our bank no one. And the second can use na still. Yeah, but na faban sooner. About the way. About the way. And you said about questions I faban saved in life. And my sure. That is how COVID the another don't go to manage it. Okay? A 2-1 in minimum no and you started the other day. Yeah, they share home. Na yaban boy and put room. A tona yano onya enough. Only yen bosum all the years no. Inti much and say at rentum to wa or there could be a stabilization fund the make yiska and amaboa. A hona another danko go fado oko parliament do yiska. Anya enough a COVID still all hunty. Or there is also shiska near bobosa. Near the so COVID I say. Sebio ya was the had COVID on quite. And nobody was there. One task there. The Mr. Yadi COVID. Smart mobile. COVID, Emma. You visit to what you do, Emma. A chunk of it on your consumption now. Mobile. Share, yeah, to PPEs. PPEs on your nari. PPEs on your road. PPEs on your school done. Are your consumables? Sebio, are your Veronica bucket? Are your soap? Are your offended then the tea rose as offended? Tissues ya, you want Osisu ya you see. Sebio, on your factories.
Just a minute more.
Are you not yet disposable? Say it to me. And see, it tells you, and treatment of Sebio Obibiara onya COVID or government hospital. What treating now? Or yes, sick now what treating? And that is cano on yaza what this done. What they shall conform why there? What banquet? But John Raman Mama said them spendings now why you're reckless. This one part is this Ross? Sika what they shall conform what banquet? When the one life for no. John Muhammad saw a reckless spending. Jesus Christ. Yeah? Internet confidence what now, brethren. Even quarrel with my manage.
Thank you. Now, let me come back to you quickly. Now, you make your final comment on this. I have a question or two to put through, but make your final submission on this. Now, young Kodo.
Na baben ne puna asday na abompe no the COVID oba John Dramani mama na bembu. Obamen ne mpo. Time of COVID the bay. Abadwono ba leaders. Word you no kwana oba fado a butum na watoto on board them. ana hene president awodi otu kono Norway Orban he imported it ntana na okafe na ozebay Ibole wa ha na obey your fanan Ghana ha your fan Africa ha na obey ayewo omanipanyina owo oye leader owo vision nti though how was their warehouse of receiving their relief items Ibole didn't enter this country into on the records on how we manage health crisis in no are there men so they doors ba basma say ehu de yerka sika abeniyaji the musikan yehu ne ho mfosu biara wama omani ni mu wa yezan ami nda na America de sma say ko suduwa and I've been ready to obey Asofato. It's because of election inti. Okoto omo contracts otia wanka mogu sudu Asofat. Shebe ejuma waye o. Because of election inti, quarter rage nkamfwa one side we go do, other side won't go do. Because of election inti konkamfwa town roads. Messi because of election inti anzama ana one budget for in the budget of various MMDCs they raise money was yeah ana for subiare nyi ho ono no ho asam na yereka don't me mo we free there abre covid osi ayewo mpenfo many mun John Dramani Mahama sel okawon okoefiefie kodum hwan onyewan ka sai nzama wasada waye wotum atwe onwa afi oye covid no ho no obo one with relief items ye wo many me yetse was it oye ikubi bobo azede wontum na wonbo a oye abanan wo kono obafada bot nyina ebutum ya abone ya so oye covid do na covid evan sma oye mede de my brother wa admits de oye covid no wudumezi nyina oye consumption yes e ho na twebo ni one because you cannot measure e one ono namodo magana yenya hawkasen anti ayi da misike nyina onam covid nti baby odo wo chesum but the covid fund you benaba your account why manso anti mwekese nyina anyi de oye covid no wusika wagigin ina jumaza osada wodidi magana fo won harwanan onya dam na waye okay anunti na odi dama nsunsondon ozabre oye oman Ghana
okay
nobody has admitted and obi anwa onjin tumde the covid has affected other countries
because others say that with covid no it came with its own issues even though no and our debt stock and everything was at its peak.
So
it wasn't really the COVID.
With all the indicators are working awesome. We have other countries that are better than them.
And some also make that point that who even suffered more fate with respect to COVID than Ghana. In terms of in terms of infrastructure we put in place for COVID no.
Majority of equally the consumption onto themselves. That's why we are suffering. That's why we are suffering. And I will repeat it anyway. Mind you here, Dama spot V or Wopadi Kaji. Allah wonder will win in snow on that. Still, I do not move. Ask yourself, Ghana Yashua.
It be back.
Ghana Yashua.
We are still here.
So they have created the COVID as a monster. No what can I say? Me COVID was so you pan ko baka papa. Since last year, I'm making a masterman.
Okay, honorable, just a minute more. Just a minute more.
And when she say, I give you the Miss Kenny na. Nejuma or said easy. Share. Anka Tonya Mayadrian. As a constituency executive member, our Cape Coast North. So, or can you mangasa? Yes, Abanish said there was the COVID stimulus package. One of one business
NBSSI through the NBSSI.
Listen, this can happen now.
What the then?
It was their campaign money. Campaign money.
Oh, really?
Mercy. It is their campaign money.
I've heard a different thing altogether on the same money too.
And it's different persons. Now, but now kind of master. Almost some come as a based on that, me a politician, and I'm in a electoral area. I'm in a branch and fall under a constituency.
Okay, all right. TFNC. All right, we FNC. FNC. 30 seconds.
Oh,
no, 30 seconds. Now, I'm on fancy. Why then? There'll be only 30 seconds. More fancy answer.
My yakin there. The monsoon Sunday in Nara or kind of Fodo or Cheska. And here will come. I don't know whether we come to or MMDCs and
we'll branch there a little bit. Jack Krabi.
Or your facts or your one Sika. What can you COVID was the COVID Juma when fancy? Now what the party Juma for the of an election in T. It also affected the appointment of the MMDCs.
Right, let's hold it down there. Agato, let me give you 3 minutes equally now from community.
When you're already stations, you want to power and penny footy. Now, smart, I don't know. My name is our home on a high standard. Anytime I make an allegation, you try to make sure they misapprove about. And I like the way I handle them. It tells me that maybe more once and I'm about. But who's a more opponent and then you don't want to that is what kind of young.
That be on coming down. I mean, which of the points be John?
Yeah. NBA SI's lonely. We'll show you do. Me and this neighbors now, and I'll mention his name. Yeah? You see, Bamba. It was specific. Because there, to them, money on also your campaign money. On part of your specific, never catch enough evidence and bra. And see, we'll be matter. I understand him. Mr. You want, or your smart cacro. But you see, Bamba was specific that the MBSS levels. MP Piamanyo called the ma or your police station executive. Anamoba. Smart Anamoba, Wamakanoha. I will overcome the mass and catch out or the list telephone numbers and the amount are the most can what the more police station executive bro. Smart maybe so. Them list was bro. Was that bro?
You didn't come on.
Oh, maybe so question. You see, and you come on years now.
Yes.
Was that bro?
I still don't have the list. What's the problem?
You have 8 months in your farm, bro. I'm some more about the man. No, I'll be my Marcus score free. The allegations to me no correlated to more kind of who on hosting good in your master portal. Catch the master member academy some number. The cadet listening by bum did the day and farm bram into the man some jack. You know, Trevor should bet in a hammer. Okay, the same thing. Double provide your list to be. On session and you who said to say Ferino, Zabazo, Kakabuman, I'm all listening to Samba, and I'm a what? And since I make a baseless and reckless and irresponsible allegations here, nothing for concrete evidence. I'm from back now. You are telling me to, as some, that I can use your show to make the same allegations, but I will never do that because we show no mubunipa. If you don't know about it, cautiously, or your campaign money. Mobo, and see, one of our parliament, or approval the 600 million.
Yeah, for the MBSSI.
For the MBSSI, no body sweet armor, or yeah, small business now, you know.
Yeah.
What you two more parliament, no, your campaign money. small sabeka even the most scano and one no affected one on private schools no wa apply no e bi nya bi the quantum na wo hwe no one side there and can you or your campaign money. Did COVID affected the private schools?
Kastle FM 90.3.
Into them MBS alone, no a campaign scandal wasn't one. Did hoteliers and other the entertainment industry now will receive you or your MBS as loan no? And was it affected by COVID? No a campaign money. Into any John Mahama or the stimulus package. The way economy and COVID affected the most sectors that you can answer no, or the discussion no sounds bounce back no. That's all your campaign money. I'm more in rough. Nagana food say one pa. Why ya reho? Or ye nimguasi. In there, ministers of Koto edu aba. First thing was with the trouble. I know $10. Boss Mama Kasa. As has no $10. And I had $19. The $9 not know or your trouble, which is not even factual. And now what this come and shake it there, producing them 2.3 million vats in a fabric. Okoto. But that's it. For your correction. Uncle Tombra. Shaking it to man told them 2.3 million. Or to or yet 20,000. Or the bay. Mabo, smart. Sky the man shaking and yet to film no $19 now. Or the top.
Exactly.
The trouble no way. And when the one there, trouble no you want to. What done nana abakacha na masa? They must put in the vaccine no or a sample. Or a mere sample was about our is rosa. Eh man ruffle. Now it's a radio do. And you by the fireside years ago. Yeah.
Okay, Uncle, just a minute more.
Why am I down there? Forum mina was why you see I will position when issues like that come out they wanted to copy Dr. Baumia, but you cannot do it.
Oh, you think that is a strategy?
I mean clear now one like I said,
I mean if it should have been done, it should have been done by Honorable Jane and Opoko Ajiman. I mean no a vice president.
No by the fireside no on the economy also literature analysis or no but a part of
I mean they will just have to feed the information and she will explain it better.
Now no see about literature that one for Baumia some bro. Atomasa.
No field in
no.
Okay.
See, in America there, they wanted to copy Baumia. But you see, when Baumia exposes you, he brings solutions. And there are solutions in the warfare for situation in the war, the more economy. Meanwhile, minority, why the same similar press conference? One solution is that we should go to IMF for a debt relief or not bailout. Why?
But we were already going for that.
When?
You don't remember the president traveling to say that Chawanfa and economy being chain?
Mr. IMF for a debt relief.
No, it wasn't IMF for that one though.
Yes, specific. I mean, hold your highest power.
Yeah, that is why I've corrected the word you wanted.
IMF for debt reliever.
No, it wasn't IMF. But they are saying that go to IMF. Say
Cheroko,
I'm an be one. I said,
because our country, we are talking about IMF.
In San Chonya, bonus about
IMF, you go there for what? And to manage one now, there. One more, no more conditionalities. The solution and this I prescribe there, MP Yaman code. Young fat, and yes, that be you put my boy home was in the economy.
I have you ever seen
another there? Urban Jimpo, oh, was on to be number, but economy is about my revival.
Thank you. Quickly, let me go on to the last issue that we've been pretty about. We have to have this conversation. Some are saying that the story of the NDC is changing. The story of the NDC is changing. What is changing about it? The fact that right now they are no more against, the Agenda 111. Or it's not about the impossibility of it, but it's about the fact that the cost relation issues around it, how it was awarded, how the cost of it now has been inflated. These are the new conversations that are coming up, and all the information minister has come out to say that we should let low of all these things. But it looks like when questions are raised about it, they like you say, it's being concluded that it's always the NDC. But I think it's not only the NDC who keeps asking questions about this, because I think Honorable Ateforson raises concern that if you look into the budget, the media budget review that was read now, it doesn't hold any element of that 111 agenda. So where then do we get the funding from? I mean, they've shown us that 100 million, whatever shall say, for the processes. But then again, it stands to be questioned. And that is where Professor Jambo was making a comment today. It is okay, it is right for the Ghanaian to ask questions, although be Sensembi, whether National Cathedral, Agenda 111. An answer should be provided. But then again, information ministers, you are okay to do that, but you shouldn't pour in sentiment and the propaganda. That is what they believe the NDC is doing, cooking up stories and making up or spinning issues to make them seem good. But it shouldn't be done that way. But some say it's a legitimate question that the NPP should answer. I'll start with Uncle Atu on this one. Uncle Atu, 8 minutes of this conversation. Then I'll go to Honorable Abraham Do.
Yeah. And this Amanyo Kono, urban governance, and also be a bon on a robot, but man kada wabon. When another dank because of COVID, Wabana wa expose the health facilities in Azinti, or that year share, make sure that every district be a hospital. In fact, a district are hospitals in one, wing a hospital. In Tokade, obesi, or ye 88 districts. Hospitals in one, Obama hospital. From that day, another Danka Kufado, or make them statements, No, within 1 year, or that will make sure that them hospitals will read, or make them statements now or can from that day, no. Uncle Fipa. Around April, into April of 2021, saying I was no promises we fail. And I'm saying, how? We are talking about hospitals, or doctor process. Sebio, and yet I was now no Kedoman announcement that day now no Wakwashasi. Smart. Or doctor through a lot of things. And see about 2020 elections, in our manifesto, they making sure that adjusting to Agenda 111 is in our manifesto. The psychiatric hospitals, regional hospitals, my year creating as yes, answers about count. And such projects, and yet they're sorry, a assemblyman power. So if your project, I will let area, a assassin, and I'm a and she said, we can Messi 88 district forces around 111. The means of beginning, I don't make sure they don't sack. Again, onion assassin as or doko, we offend procurement. No, we are what tender. What tender we will cost of it, and so why you design for the project. Now, I share source of funding the project. And so our cut is sword. The Jumazi or the Yashasi. Now the Danko for the Kedo Bakati sword now, Yenya NDC for the catcher the demo project is impossible. Is it? As for the impossibility, no one blood, the one BBI is impossible. Free SHS, Emma. Another Danko for the water one, what catcher is impossible. 1D1F, what catcher is impossible. Even one constituency, one ambulance. Minta Kando. So I'm not a ranking member for her to be. We'll procure ambulance and Abba. Our Independent Square, War Commission, ambulance man, ambulance and Abia, War Connect, or your constituencies. No, or back at the ambulance notice one of or your Tuntroa. Equipment. What do you know how we are? Our best sender. You procure 307 ambulances to every constituency beyond. Original radio there. Why call Independent Square ambulances one of commission no? Why call single of the ambulances is one no? Now ambulance can do 150. Now Krumpon you equipment to. Or back the man naturally. John Dramani Mahama no when you know what you know. But catching MP, there's no need to build hospitals in every district. No way, yeah. Hey. I'm saying John Mahama pero catching him. And some no quite na yinya Alex Sebefia. On se baka catching the them hospitals in some no one program. And then ya package in ya agenda 111. Small more by us nezin come hun there. And this is for one some na work can see your head or se saka or you want to one bad I'm not into a phone propagandist no. Since ya baby where do I catch in there? The cost of a district hospital or you inflated or you expensive. Smart. And this is for now over catch in there. The more cost of $17 million of the district no. Usa no you inferior bia. Again, this is not about the chain.
I can't say that the NDC. I mean, people were complaining.
No, but I'm here. I'm anything on over to our academy.
No, aside I heard others making comments on this with respect to the cost and what
a district hospital. Because if you are district hospital, no, you are 40,000 euros or $40,000 or so.
I remember they saying that
about you're 17, no. Inferior.
Yes, I remember, especially with the Shaman Hospital, they make a point that on a cost.
And I remember you compare
neonatal, yes.
Shaman, as to this one, so you have 1 or 2 in the difference here.
Yeah.
But in there, why am I to me there? $17 million now you can want some no, or you inflated. So which is which? As some cruise I was a come on, say you could be some there. I would normally demo construction of firm that were insured. Now the insurance now what the man or yeah for an insurance company. I'm cutting was armor. Smart, maybe no more of insurance companies
I've seen it.
And this is what what can be.
I've seen the list.
I know. I'm list now. No more of insurance companies.
About 8 to 9 no.
Ni na yo for no company say end this now we cut them in semi Ghana for now. It tells you that Sebio Jubezina was just let's criticize it.
But don't you
maybe you humpa any John Mahama is now work at in there. MPP America no ban young woman or slogan.
Which is true, Anna.
Hey. You see,
from the point he made, I listened to that particular conversation.
And this is one. You see, when you have a campaign, let's say a programmer, a pada Yamagana ya, and a Ghana far, or don't make sure that I am simple in such a way that, or being simple, no attach.
Okay.
Also, it's slogan, maybe, Yakade free SHS, also your slogan, has it been implemented? Why? Miss Wire, none of the dog for the policy wire.
You're asking me, then I'll say yes.
And it's not a mere slogan. Again, 1D, 1F, or another on. What's this slogan? Planting for food and jobs. Not a slogan here. One ambulance, one constituency, not your slogan kicker. Oh yeah, no waka there. Your mama said, you're the closest we have an agenda 111 because you're about elections. You see the fear.
It's a fear.
I heard your mama no waka. Because you're in such a way there. It will make sure that Ghana is a day in the yapade with the health sector. And by God's grace, Damon Jumezi add another dog of offended. Western North, okay, there. Say beyond matter that Ghana for about these hospitals. No, but make sure they're there. A baby. It will be the biggest ever health infrastructure waste what Ghana has since independence. And that's the affair.
Why did they fear? I didn't thought it was true.
And I'm saying,
so it will help you break the 8.
After breaking the 8, no, or you have to obviously.
Okay.
Must repeat.
Okay.
record must be broken. Today, I'm another kind of MPP there. Any better policy which directly affect the people of this country puts money in their pocket. And that is for the public because MPP don't implement the policy. Anything you be that.
All right. I'm going to just a minute or two more.
Saying end this
barely 2 minutes.
Now from Agenda 111 first on ye. We also the Dabi or ye on your district be na or they see hospital or ho. If you are na I shift to go post no. Oh, or ye hankasa young program. Ena NPP amam yo ko nebo wi na wa Agenda 111. Oh, we are no aba Dabi one co procurement Mobo one co procurement. No more you me full crowd especially architects now what are attacking.
A lot of claims against him, Ankasa.
See, smart. Obi.
No, I'll come to you. Manka too facey.
Obi talented. Let's praise him and make sure that back on why then. Of course, but don't attack that person.
But I mean, that concern was coming from the Architect Association of Ghana. Already concerns before.
You see, them pull him down syndrome from Ghanaians is getting out of hand. We are now saying with design, say bottle beer, win award around the world, or it's the same design. Why you pull them natural. A Ghanaian doing wonderful like this. You know me, but like I know again. Anything you must not know again. Who you from? I'm not going to the more offended than I saw you we'll see. I saw no design here, and I'm a what?
National Cathedral.
So no design.
Yeah.
Anything I can get the guy no again. Because I better say. What a competitive bidding no could be. You know, win on merit. So when you na ya enwa, no one say anything.
Okay.
And
all
I'm
right.
saying there.
Mendasi.
It tells you that NDC is a walking contradiction when it comes to Agenda 111 and what they say about it.
Thank you. Honorable, let me hear from you before I'm on phone lines and do quickly.
Smart. Agenda 111 no hon komazi yiza na anda so ezi biaba o said easy na smart we intro na so mo issue kakra there and these for shifts goalposts on the issue of Agenda 111.
I was only making that claim because of the sequences of stories that you take from some NDC leaders.
Such as? Because
I mean, there's been the argument about I saw Honorable Segbefi and day. I've seen I'm forgetting some of the names. I mean, Honorable Atoforson has raised some concerns on this with respect to the cost aspect. So those were what I was just opposing it, and the conversations all come around there. It looks like now the conversations are changing from the fact that it is not a possible plan within the next 4 years or 3 years now. I mean, sorry, the 1 year the president are promising to the fact that now it's the cost issue.
When you put these things together, say more Kenyina Kenyina Buma. No work at show day. Them 18 months na president why shabode 111 hospitals no be reading on to mumbum. Last year menye dick na baby o tanka to be it's na dick tsena. Osa no ye engineer dick o. Wa kwadere school man kasa na dama Agenda 111 Mbia was that show. We were doing sumo tumu ato ofa no be skibini or you amount to be obokosir. And I'm a catching one rank sample. Or the what defend my president in the can when your president in Ampunzi. But answer now, friend, and I'm put a chimukaka. Smart. my presentation be on agenda 111. That's how I start. There. This city biara hospital in biara. Oye de wobenya. Oya asupiti. Ezra. How the kind of this city biara wonya asupiti. Oye de other wonya asupiti. Whether district, whether polyclinic, whether clinic, whether of health centers or cheap. I will to one ma oye one apomizin why the name wakodo. Small biso asemu. Say what district wo ho. Na say onye hospital on say onye hospital na. Small you man na menyu komo menyu lizi.
Me tell pa.
Say anunti say health minister, former health minister kade. It is not new. There. So hospital run this city be on your hospital, no do hospital. Wa bo hin aso. Ani emozikan. 2. Yebenya Presby moderator wagana ha. With all what is going on under this government, he has never commented, whether good or bad, but came to criticize. And now our kade binumi yenyen our kasafa oye agenda 111 ho. Nimuni na ibinum wants to see be there. Oh, contracts bi was mo na say a boss so da kan asam. Sambira o mani panyina ahyan ontum yo da kan asam. Se nyimpa na oya architect na ori adwuma se ana onyina akehye kokuom na wadi da adwuma na ngote wadi ahyan nsa wa bra ye wa architect pinya no ho a odi kan asam. That's brought about a lot of different kind of views. Open what the feuds ma oye moderator no reka. Na anka to de bia mase yantu tafra benyini mbom mase this 8 months 18 months ya what president okashay what trade there wa Ashanti region with regard to the cutting of sword of agenda 111 18 months on to 111 my specific. He specifically said that 111 hospital will be ready in 18 months. Hey, and my president's in the can. What's one kadam? Oh, mbocho moderator bomb. Timer president or cut sword or trade day. Ashanti region. Us within 18 months. These hospitals will be ready. What's happening?
Available for
88.
88. Same regional hospital or the same as district hospital.
They are changing.
No.
I think you should get it.
Get it right.
Let's get it right.
Get it right. Or talk about land that will provide 88.
Because that is what we know that as of now. As of now, we know that 88 of the lands are accessible for the planning.
Agenda 111. The period the president has given to complete is 18 months. Tell me when. Also, what we at other original hospitals. Tell me when. If we justify what the president said on Kastle, tell me when. Anka to a chlameda. Them unkena can also be serious. Catch them.
Maybe as soon as the land are given.
As soon as so when. I don't say any be a based on the inadequate of funding. Obia sika edrishe dwumayasi ontum mbo mentum na nwia wose yempede nkofu nya hospital John Dramani mama oba Ghana had we hospitals when sibia on sibi I'll start say the time. Offended a smart. Last year I gave you the hospital. I don't mean your day qua. Oh yeah, Sakumono, yes. Hospital. No, just see it. Yeah. He started it, commissioned it, and operated it at the same time. So if you why you be there, I want him. Zomotu mwa kodo. Masa obi bia district bia wo hi hospital. Oyedo do wo hospital. But said what one boom. There. Oh, by the 18 months district bia be hospital na ka che the masa. Yes. Everything I shall say we be 5 bi. Everything I shall say we be 6 bi. But this 111 it can be possible. Because when I'm going to for no crampa so much church asemi. They have a problem with the source of funding now. What to me now was I the major in area. They have a problem with Atlanta or the win here. What to me was the major. I don't know what something Yaraka. No been there. Other streets behind your hospital. I believe you are a politician behind the other streets behind your hospital.
And I will just 2 minutes more.
And it's smart. NDC AGYEKUM are not shifting goalposts with regard to Agenda 111. But they are always talking about the funding source of the hospitals. What will we see? At the same time, even an hour catch me, us baby won't win your land. Baby won't win your land. Share and a rocket shadow of fund and today, April, President Kade. President no kind. There, COVID in why exposing? If you on or man one. Sometimes I don't be careful on how I'll use my or so that chan my COVID number. If you also only me yan so the woman or that chan my COVID number and sign you the heart no be exposed so John Dramani Mahama ne offend that offend university here was about VVIP say when you COVID so in swa be someone there and can you find on your moko be someone there can you find was one moko on a friend, visionary leader, and to make a there based on Moroccan and bid also the Bessie, scores of the Bessie. No one say in admission for what you to me there. When you in Sasa was the Bessie, them 18 months now washing on them. Them 18 months now washing. Answer Mr. Day, Uncle to the Wadebia Minitia. All kinds of the start your calculate, now let him there, no why. Thank
you. Quickly, let me go on to the phone lines. But before that, I'll read some couple of messages. Now, my boy phone lines now too. This one says, when there is no enemy within, the enemies outside cannot hurt you. Okay, thank you. But you didn't add your name. Okay, Isis in there. Good evening, Mr. Smile. I hope you are doing well. I'm fine. Yourself? Mr. Smile, is it true that the government is paying training allowance? Because my sister is going to level 200 and she hasn't received any. Her fees is 1,800 plus from Emilia. My sister Emilia from Asenisi Binso. Okay, thank you. I heard that, yes, the government was actually paying, but I'm not quite sure. That is what I know. That is what I know, but I don't know if those debts have been settled. Well, let me read another one from you. It says, good afternoon, Mr. Smile. Who is calling Anado a luckiest government? Ex-President KUFUOR managed and left the NDC with well-booming economy. They did not manage it well. They borrowed and increased the debt from 9 billion to 122 billion. Meanwhile, they seized employment in this country. Teachers and nurses allowance was cancelled. He increased the electricity bill even in doing so, yet he was borrowing, creating loot and share. He is the luckiest president ever. Papano. We know him, pa. Okay. Regards to Obapa Serafo from Ahimful. Also, if COVID was 419 to the NDC, why then did they form committee? Contributed money to the account to support, but used to run their election. Hope they took the vaccines too. NDC is a problem to this country. Well spoken, Mr. Atusam. And he finally added that Mr. Smart, please ask Ibrahim and his members what is troubling them. They already said it's 419. Later, they said the amount is insufficient and can't even establish even 5 hospitals. Now, they are saying the price has been inflated. Oh, NDC. Agenda breaking the 8 is real. God bless Nanado. Greetings to Bapa Serafo. MC Hopeful. I him for a futuko for Ridia. Well, this one also says, good afternoon, great people of Ghana. Please, are you aware that in 2012, NDC government brought each 1 gigabyte of at a cost of 2,500. That is NDC and ex-President Mahama for you. In today, 2021, MPP also brought home. Okay, so it's talking about the laptops. So MPP's time, he was making claims that it was a 1 gigabyte laptop, but the NPP in their time have brought home 4 gigabyte RAM laptop for teachers at a cost of 1,550. Please, Ghanaians, compare exchange rate to dollar cedis in 2012 and today, and see the difference between NDC and ex-President Mahama. An MPP government with President Nana KUFUOR, 1 district, 1 factory, 1 constituency, 1 ambulance is going very well. Greetings to incoming MC Obapa Sarafo from Mamifo Ekwen. Okay, let me get this one to you. Good afternoon, Mr. Small. I've been listening to your program, but sometimes you aren't being fair to the MPP communicators when they ask you to confirm propaganda from NDC communicators. You would have done it when it was an NDC communicator. Oh. Okay. I don't know whether you were at the studio when Uncle Ato was talking. Please be fair, else we, the listeners, will stop listening to the program. Oh, don't do. MPP will break the 8. Stephen Nana Donko from Bronyima. Well, Stephen, I don't know why you are saying that I'm not being fair to the MPP man, because I've been seconding and giving input to every question. Yeah, Uncle Ato be some I'm Shamaba. Everything with this government has got to be either propaganda or have truth being peddled. The serial liar doctor. Does it make sense to give laptops to teachers who don't have textbooks?